Hey, good morning, guys. It's your friend Steven out here in Wilkesboro, PA. Today is Saturday, 4th of July. Happy 4th of July to everybody. Be careful, be safe out there. As you know, cops will be out there busting chops. You're going to have your knucklehead people that just had too much to drink and blase. So be careful out there. I'm going to consider this particular video part 3 of my 8th adventure using the Randonautica app. If you saw part 2 and you saw part 1, both those videos immediately, should I say the second one, immediately turning on my spirit box, and I started hearing the voices calling my name. I'm trying to figure that one out because I can't get a straight conversation out of them. All I keep getting is repeating my name, Steven. You know, I'm trying to get further than that, but eventually it's going to kick in. But anyway, I didn't bring my spirit box today. Today I have a app. It's called Necrophonic. This particular app is being used by a lot of people. That ghost hunt or dealing with the paranormal. That spirit box that you guys see me using, it cost me $117. This particular app on Apple Store costs, I think it was $9.99 or $10.99, something like that. I'm happy with it. I see a lot of on YouTube. I see a lot of people using it. It works. It's much quieter. The only thing I see, not wrong, but unfortunately, I don't know. You'll get conversations that watch. I'm gonna turn it on, and let's see what happens. I'm talking to any spirit out there that could hear me. My name is Steven. Can you hear me? If you could hear me, please tell me your name. Can you hear me communicating? Can you hear me talking? If you hear me talking, please tell me your name. Well, there are any spirits out there that could hear me talking? I'm looking for that female spirit that's been calling my name out for the last couple of days. I think I heard a female voice say yes. If you could hear me talking, can you tell me your name so I know how to greet you? I like to scan the area to see if anything pops up. Can you hear me calling out? My name is Steven. Can you tell me your name? Do you need any help? Do you need help crossing over? If you need help crossing over, I will try to do my best to help you. Are you stuck here? Are you stuck in this parking lot?
What?
Do you need help? Do you want me to pray for you? You want me to pray for your safety and your benefit? Is there anything that you can tell me to let me know that you hear me? Can you say anything? Give me a sign. Give me a sign that you hear me. I have a little black box right here on my vehicle here. If you come closer to it or touch it, it will light up. Now I hear a few voices out there. I hear a few voices out there. Can you tell me if you're communicating with me or you guys are communicating with each other? I hear the voices in the background. Can you tell me if that's you communicating to me or you're communicating amongst each other? Do you need any help? Do you need help? Are you trying to cross over and somehow you're stuck here, you don't know what to do? If you're stuck and you're trying to cross over, look for the white light. Look for the white light and cross into it. Jesus Christ is on the other side of that light, and he will help you from there. Are you able to give me a sign that you hear me talking to you? Either touch that box on my car there so the lights will light up, or tell me your name so I know how to greet you. Let me take this. Let me see. Does this speaker let it off? No, it don't. Okay. Yes, it does, I think. Let's see. Hold on. Either the speaker setting it off. Let's see. Hold on. All right. You see this box in my hand? This black box in my hand? It gives me the opportunity to let me know that you're near me. Come close to it or either touch it so this way I know that we're communicating with each other. Can you give me a sign that you hear me talking to you? Touch this box in my hand or come close to it, and it will light up, and this way I know that we're communicating with each other. No way, in no way will this box hurt you. This box is safe, and all it does is let me know that you're here. It's another way of communicating with each other. All right, you guys don't want to talk to me, I'm going to go. I don't want to bother you. I don't come here disrespectful. I am trying to get some information on the other side. There's no need to be afraid of me. I come in peace. And all I'm trying to do is communicate with you to get some information. If you hear me talking, please let me know that you hear me talking by telling me your name. Well, call out my name so I know that you hear me. My name is Stephen. Call out my name so I know you hear me talking. Do you guys know that today is the 4th of July? It's a holiday. I don't know if spirits celebrate holidays, but happy 4th of July to you guys. May you guys rest in peace. Is that female spirit that was calling my name the other day, is that female spirit here? Can I communicate with you? I am talking to the female spirit that was calling my name the other day. Are you here? Are you here? Are you here at all? I hear whispers there. If you could talk a little clearer and a little louder so this way I could hear you. Can you let me know that you hear me by calling my name out? Call my name out so I know that you hear me talking. My name is Steven. Call my name out so I know that you hear me talking. Okay, I'm going to leave you guys alone. I'm guessing you guys don't want to be bothered. I don't mean any kind of disrespect in any way. Okay, I'm going to shut this radio off. Thank you for the time that you've taken out to hear me. I'm going to shut this off. All right, guys. I don't know. I don't understand it. This particular parking lot here, if you're familiar with that app, I know I keep repeating myself, but I just want you guys to get an understanding. If you're not familiar with that app, that particular app, Randonautica. I don't know why I have a problem pronouncing that. In my house, I say it properly. The minute I'm under the gun on a video or whatever, I get tongue-tied. Randonautica. Anyway, that particular app will generate locations with, I guess, an extreme amount of energy or whatever. I was shocked when it gave me this parking lot directly across from my home as a location. That's why there's been several parts to this video. I didn't come out last night. I fell asleep, and I wanted to come out at night. I don't know, maybe spirits, some spirits particularly feel more active at night or whatever. I just didn't think it was a big deal. You know, like some people are telling me, oh, you can't communicate with ghosts or whatever during the daytime. I don't understand why. If a location or a home or an item is haunted, it shouldn't matter what time of the day it is. It's haunted, period. But maybe there is some, I don't know, maybe there is some truth to, I guess spirits are more active at night or whatsoever, and I'm going to try to come here tonight. My sleeping habits are so peculiar, forget about it. But I want to figure this out, you know, like, I think it was my sixth video, my sixth adventure. The app gave me the location of that particular cemetery across the street from Wilkesburg General. And when I did a spirit box session there, that spooky-ass voice, I hate it. It came up with my name. Then the next two videos that I did, again, that voice immediately turning on the spirit box, immediately. I know you guys probably have a hard time hearing it compared to me. You know, I'm right up on it. So I wanted to figure it out, you know. Did the spirit, you know, did it attach itself to my vehicle, my equipment, or whatever? It seems every time I turn the spirit box, that same voice pops up. Now, I got that app. I've had that app, Necrophonics, downloaded on my phone for a while now. I like using the spirit box better, but it is noisy. You know, I mean, you have a hard time hearing the spirits. But there's some, I'm not lying. I didn't download the particular, when I was having my issues with my rental home, I don't think I downloaded it. I'm not sure. I put my camcorder in the house and I left for like an hour, you know, with the camcorder facing the meter. It was going, oh my God. I let the camcorder run for like about an hour or two or whatever, and I came back and that meter was going crazy. The K2 meter was going crazy. And then I did a spirit box session in that house while it was empty. I was getting it painted, cleaning it up for the next people to rent it out to. And, you know, I always start off as, my name is Steven, what is your name, so I know how to greet. I'm trying to, my opinion, these spirits are just like, you know, they were human at one time from what you know, unless it's an inhuman spirit, which I don't want to bother with, period. But you're talking about that particular spirit at one time was human. So, you're giving them the respect. You're speaking to them as if they were still alive. And I'm trying to communicate with them. And when I came on, I said, my name is Stephen. What is your name? It came back and it said Satan. Now, mind you, keep in mind, I haven't mentioned it, but in the last 2 videos on this 8th video, like I think I mentioned yesterday in part 2, I said there were other stuff, because there'll be a few voices popping up on the box there, and the female was one of them. That my daughter pointed it out, that the video I think was like 30 minutes long. She pointed it out from the beginning to the end. She heard the female spirit calling my name. And all I was paying attention to, all I kept hearing was that spooky damn voice. Now, mind you, sometimes I hear it nice and clear, Stephen. And then there were a couple of times that I couldn't determine whether it was saying Stephen or was it saying Satan. Now, mind you, from what I understand, spirits can be very trickful, okay? Spiteful, forget about it. So just because it's saying it's Satan doesn't necessarily mean it's a demon. It could be that particular individual. When he was alive, he was just one miserable individual. And when he passed away, I guess he's still miserable. I'm sure you guys, we all know somebody, friend, family member, for whatever reasons, they're not people friendly. They're just miserable. I know a few people like that, and I just say, I couldn't make out whether it was saying my name or it was saying Satan. Now, later on, it's still early. I'm going to the store to buy a pack of cigarettes or whatsoever, but it's 4th of July. I will be stopping. I got a couple of friends that they texted me last night to come over. I will swing through, show respect, and then I want to do I haven't used the app since the 8th video pointed out that the parking lot across from my home gave me that parking lot as a location that I said, I'm right here. Let me concentrate. This is where I parked my vehicle, blase. This is, I come out here at night, walk my dogs. I got 7 pugs. Those are my babies. I take them out here every day, daily, at night. I'm a night person. I take them out for walks. Now, can you imagine? That's why I always pan the area just to see if I see anything, because I could imagine. I've seen some videos where, matter of fact, it's on YouTube now, but I saw her videos when she was posting them on TikTok. She goes under the name Sinister. She has a video that she's posting. I think I mentioned it in one of the videos where she keeps seeing a spirit, or she keeps seeing an individual across from her house. There's a open field, and between these 2 trees, she shows it. And in the video, you could see it. I see it. I'm assuming anybody who's watching her videos could see it. You see a black figure shaped like a male person. It's either a man. It doesn't look like a female at all. And it shows the individual pacing back and forth. So she's saying, she shows the video, that the individual paces back and forth all day for hours. And this is not going on for 1 or 2 or 3 days. This is going on for a while. So in her video, I guess one of the days, her and her husband went across the street to that open field to confront it, to see what was up. And that individual disappeared. But in that video, while she's over there, you watch the video. It's freaky. While she's asking, who's there, blase, and then all of a sudden you hear a scream. Oh my God! That is incredible that she caught that on recording. A scream, because sometimes, believe it or not, you could hear these spirits sometimes, like it's well known that if you use a recorder, you could catch them. Okay, you could catch them on using your recorder whatsoever, a digital recorder. You could catch them conversating with you or whatever. But there are times I've heard it. I've been in my house on my laptop, and out of nowhere I'll hear like a voice. And in my mind I'm thinking, could it be my neighbor next door? But I've heard it. It's happened a few times. Somehow I don't know how it works. Somehow they have that energy that for a split second or two we could hear them. The same way they can manifest themselves into, you could see them as a shadow, or you could see them in a transparent way or whatever. But that video, oh my God, a long scream, like for a few seconds, and you could see her and her husband running back towards the house. But check out her videos. Like I said, on YouTube, she goes under the name Sinister, S-I-N, I forget how to spell that. On TikTok, I forget, she goes under a different name on TikTok. But she also, in that video, she included, I don't know if it was that same night or whatever, but after that confrontation, she shows her dog late at night barking. The dog is in the yard barking in the direction of where that blah, 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 where that individual is at. They have outside cameras, security or whatever. In that camera, when she went back to look at it, it showed like a mist. You could actually see the mist going up in the air. So basically, these spirits have the energy to manifest into different things or whatever. I'm sure you guys, if you guys are watching my videos and you like them, I'm sure you guys are watching a bunch of other individuals dealing with paranormal. And all it is, we're all trying to figure out what's on the other side, what to expect on the other side. And as far as I can get with spirits is them repeating my name over and over. I want to get an open dialogue going, what's going on, and, I have a bunch of questions that I want to ask them. So I hope you guys hang in with me, and, I want you guys to enjoy the little adventures that I'm going through. I like this stuff, you know what I mean? I grew up in New York, and as a youngster, let me get in my vehicle here. Oh, man. I grew up in Spanish Harlem, and I remember my grandmother every weekend. My grandmother raised me up, but every weekend, her friends, they would come over and they would have seances. They call it Santeria. Now, mind you, some people may think Santeria is some kind of voodoo, or it's not no voodoo. Let me rephrase that, because there are people that can use that particular thing for evil or whatever as anything. My grandmother wasn't in that deal. They would channel spirits. It was a way of talking to other family members who have passed away, and my grandmother was a very kind-hearted person. And as a little kid, I'm talking a little, from like maybe 8, 9, 10, and so on up. I've raised up around it, so it's nothing that I might get a little frightened sometimes, as anybody. I don't care how tough you are. Get a little frightened, but I want to know. I mean, I would love to have a communication. I know for a fact I've had my mother come in me. I felt my mother. I don't want to get personal or whatever, but I felt her come in me where I got all emotional and I started crying, but I could feel her. Like I know for a fact my mother and father are watching over me. I know for a fact that they're watching over me. I've been in situations, real quick story, I've been self-employed since 2005. That's a long time to be self-employed. I've survived since 2005 on my own. I've bought 2 houses with my hustle money, so I know I'm doing something right. But there have been times that I've been under the gun where I got bills coming at me one way, taxes coming at me another way. I've been under the gun and no money coming in, or whatever money's coming in is going right back out the door. But there's been situations where I felt that I was going to go under. And no lie, I pray, I burn candles every day. I pray to my mother and my father daily. I'm not crazy or anything like that, but I still communicate with them as if they were still around. And they've gotten me through the hard times. And anyone who's watching my videos, I'm sure you have a family member. I mean, I hope not. I mean, mother or father, whatever, if they're still alive, enjoy them while they're still around. If they've passed away, I can honestly tell you, if you had a good relationship, if you had a relationship with your parents or whatever, they're still around watching over you, making sure you're okay. That's my opinion. But my reasoning of constantly trying to communicate with the other side, I'm on my way out. I've made my, I don't want to pass away, but I'm having issues where I know I'm on my way out. And, we're all on our way out. Unfortunately, I might be going quicker than I want, but so my reasoning behind always constantly going after trying to communicate with spirits, because I want to know what to expect. I want a head start. I mean, if you want to call that cheating or whatever, so be it. I just want to know what to expect. If I can get a spirit to have a conversation with them, I have so many questions, and hopefully you get a spirit that'll be straightforward to you. As I said before, spirits could be, especially if it's a bad spirit, an evil spirit, they could mislead you in many ways or whatever. Hopefully, I get a good spirit. Now, let me say this before I turn this video off. In that particular app, I hope you guys, if you guys are watching this, I hope you guys, if you guys are doing the same thing, adventuring with the app, Randonautica, give me your channel name. Comment below. Give me your channel name. I want to watch your videos too. I love watching those videos, We could share adventures. We could probably help each other. We can get tips or whatever, We can give each other tips. But that particular app, not that app. We're talking TikTok now. If you guys are familiar with TikTok, open up TikTok and click on, like while you're watching videos, if you look to the bottom, you see that plus sign as if you were going to download your video or take a video, that plus sign. Click on that plus sign. On the bottom left-hand side, you'll see the link for effects, okay? When you click on that link, it'll give you a bunch of different icons or whatsoever, so you could, add effects to your video. Well, there is a particular effect called the ripple effect. No bullcrapping. Let me be upfront. No bullshitting. I've tried this. I already know I have 2 spirits in my house that live. I know one, the child spirit. The other one I caught, I don't know who that, I don't know, whatever. But I already know where that particular spirit likes to linger and hang out.